Hey my loves, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another story time with Nikki. I mean, this is kind of going to be a story, but it's mostly going to be me venting. So if you guys mind that, I'm so sorry. But hopefully y'all don't. So grab your wine, grab your snacks, because it's story time. Guys are returning, welcome back. I hope you guys are excited for today's video. And if you're new here, what's up? My name is Nikki. I tell stories and do fashion videos and beauty videos, ask Nikki advice videos. It is super fun up in here. So if you are not a part of my glam fam, I would love to have you. Just hit that subscribe button and of course hit that notification bell so you know every time your girl uploads a new video. Okay, as usual, before we get into this story, we are going to find our Glamazon shot of the day. If you would like your chance to be featured on one of my videos as my Glamazon shot of the day, it is super simple. Just get a hold of me via Twitter or Instagram. I do toggle between the two. Use your hashtag Glamazon shot and then of course tag your girl so I know for sure that you're one of my home skillet biscuits. So today I'm gonna find my Glamazon shot through Twitter because I know I found her through Instagram last time. So let's see who we got. Oh, yes! Everyone say what's up to our gorgeous Glamazon. She goes by Natalie and you can find her on Instagram at N_VSKK. She said, I love you and your videos. Keep doing what you're doing. Much love for you and your beautiful family. You're a home skillet biscuit. Kylie Jenner ain't got nothing on you. Okay, look at those gorgeous, luscious lips. Girl, so many girls would die for lips like that, including me. You are so gorgeous and I'm so honored to have you as one of my Glamazons. I appreciate you so much, all of your love and support and just coming and watching my crazy videos. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all of your love and support. You guys don't know how much that means to me and y'all know that I would not be here without you and I could not do this without each and every one of you guys. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now let's get into today's story, or just what happened, because I have so much to get off my chest, but like I knew it. I saw this coming a million miles away, and like the fact that it happened, like I'm not surprised, I'm just irritated, okay? Let me preface this video by saying I know my place here on YouTube and I know that I'm known for my story times, and because I moved a lot and I moved states and then I moved a lot of schools throughout my life, kind of just been like hopping around ever since I was little. And so because of that, I met a lot of different people along the way and I had a lot of different experiences, some good, some bad, admittedly. And I tell you guys the stories here. Number one, let you guys know that if you are going through something similar, you're not alone. And number two, for entertainment, because especially right now, a lot of you guys just need that minute. Escape reality and just get your mind off of it. So I tell my stories and I make my videos and I have so much fun with you guys. Sole purpose for my channel was to connect with my fellow Glamazons and to connect with you guys in a way that I wish I would have had someone connect with me when I was going through all the shit that I was going through. I felt very much alone. I was in a state with no family besides my mom. It was very lonely. It was very scary at times. And more than anything, I just remember feeling very misunderstood. I felt very alone all the time, to feel like nobody was in your corner, you know, like if you got cousins or siblings or whatever, like you got people in your corner, and I just simply did not. When I got out of high school, I just remember being really relieved that I was not in high school no more, and I just wanted to be that person that I wish that I would have had, and somebody to let me know, hey, this shit's normal, okay? You know, girls be like that sometimes. Don't take this stuff seriously. That relationship's not good for you. This is what I learned. Like, I just needed somebody to look out for me. So I decided that I wanted to start a channel and tell you guys my experiences and what I learned from them and entertain you guys and just let y'all know you are not alone. Many of my most entertaining videos have to do with fights that I've had in the past. Now, I'm not here to like lie to you guys. Like what happened in my life happened. Whether I wanted it to happen or not, it happened, okay? And I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm somebody that I'm not and pretend like I didn't do things that I did or didn't do things that I didn't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to be a fake ass person with you. So because of that, I've been very forthcoming about some of the bad experiences that I had, some of the bad decisions that I made. A lot of the videos that you guys love from me the most because y'all messy, I think that it's just kind of relatable because unfortunately it happens more oftentimes times than people realize. My most popular videos have always been about my past fights, whether it's like actual physical altercations or just like arguments, in school. I need to read you guys an email that I received that sparked this entire conversation in this video. Okay, are you ready? On May 9th, I received the following email. Hey, Nikki. Please accept my apologies for emailing you on a Saturday. I am an independent freelance third-party agent working on behalf of a high-profile theme park in Orlando, Florida. I handle blogger and YouTube collaborations on behalf of my client. My client would like to collaborate with your channel. This collaboration would start in October 2020, subject to travel restrictions. The collaboration would involve my client flying you out multiple times per year to Orlando to make videos and vlogs at their theme park and water park. I can provide more information at your request. Would you be interested in this opportunity? Okay. So I see this email, I get super excited, and I'm like, oh my God, being sponsored by like a high profile like theme park, that's huge, and I think that just having the opportunity to like go to these theme parks, I've never been to Orlando, I've never gone to the theme parks over there. I've been to Disneyland once and that's it. So like this entire thing, like from the moment I read it, I was like, yes, I just got so excited. Like I might as well have been a 10-year-old kid. Okay, like this sounds amazing, right? I hit oh girl back. Apologies needed. I get a lot of my work done on Saturdays. I would love to discuss this potential opportunity with you. Could you please provide me with more information? Sincerely, Nikki Glamour. Okay. So I emailed her back same day. Fast forward the next day, I receive this email. Hello. Okay. Period. Before we can proceed, we have the following problem. When researching your YouTube channel for this opportunity, we have seen the following videos which you have posted. She posts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 videos, okay? She attached. How do me and my client know that you won't get into a fight while filming a video in our theme park? This concern has not come from me. It has come from my client. Kind regards. So here's a screenshot of like the thumbnails of the videos that she is referring to in this email. Okay, so I just want you guys to take a look at these thumbnails and then we'll have a discussion. This is precisely why I've been wanting to step away from the stories about my life that are true, because people will prejudge you based on your past. Whether you were an adolescent, doesn't matter. Your background doesn't matter. Your environment in which you grew up does not matter, okay? Because then this shit happens. And then I am not given opportunities because people take one look at my channel and they assume and they literally read me as a person via titles and think they know what they're talking about. When I received this email, I actually was hurt at first and really disappointed. And then as I started thinking about it more and more, I just became more and more offended. I did respond to her. But before we get into that, I just need to say my piece. I'm going to say this. I take complete responsibility for the fact that when I was an adolescent, I definitely did not deal with things properly all the time. Okay. I was a teenager. And also, I think that it should be noted and taken into consideration that I went to 4 different high schools, one of which was literally known for the violence within the walls of that school, okay? It was the neighborhood that I was living in. I had absolutely no choice in my enrollment there. If you put somebody in that type of environment, one of 2 things is going to happen. Either they're going to get bullied into submission or bullied into leaving, or you are going to get into a fight. There are so many people in this life that have gone through life every day and have never gotten into a physical altercation. And to you, I say that's amazing. I think that's great. Honestly, I think that you have had a very blessed life. Maybe you know how to resolve conflict better, or maybe you dealt with it differently. Maybe so. However, for those of you that may be like me, that have had a few altercations in your past, you are not a bad person. You are not a violent person. I understand this whole concept of if somebody is picking on you or bullying you in school, absolutely. You should tell somebody. You should tell a staff member, your parents, somebody who can help and can stop the issue. If you think that I did not attempt to do that when I was at these schools, that you are very much mistaken. My first inclination was not to fight. My first inclination was to hold my peace and mind my business. If you go to a very peaceful, non-drama school, good for you. But you could just be breathing the wrong way in the school that I was in, and all of a sudden, the bitch across from you is talking crazy to you because you breathed wrong at her. I'm not kidding with you. I got bullied a lot. I had a speech impediment. I had all of these issues. I never fought. I never put my hands on anybody until I started getting tired. A lot of times, staff and adults do not follow through with these issues the way that they're supposed to. And at the end of the day, you gotta live that life every day. You gotta go to school with that same person, talking stuff, trying to intimidate you, however far they wanna go. You have to live that. And if the adults around you keep letting things slip, well, then what you supposed to do? Be bullied? Some people do that. I've seen that. Do you know how many times I've seen girls get bullied out of the school? Do you know how many times I've had friends like literally disappear? That my friend Isabella, I told a story that involved her and she ended up moving. I never saw her again because she was bullied so bad. And I'm not saying that this is a way to deal with things. I'm saying that this is a way that I dealt with things when I was an adolescent because I felt like I had no choice. Just because you're willing to stand up for yourself and by any means necessary does not mean that you are a violent person. I got upset about this email because first of all, this lady reached out to me. Did she not? I just read the initial email. She reached out to me saying that her client was interested in working with me and, if I wanted more information to contact her. To me, I assumed, I think rightfully so, that if you are reaching out to a content creator that you have already done your research prior to reaching out to them. But it was made abundantly clear that whoever did the research for this, whether it was her or somebody on her team or whoever, did not do it properly. Research, ma'am, does not mean go to somebody's channel and just read the titles. That's not research. And whoever does research like that, like you are a lazy ass person. You have one job. Like how you gonna come at me and invite me to something and like extend an offer and do this and do that, and then I accept and I say, hey, I want some more information about this, thank you so much for reaching out to me, and then you gonna come at me the next day with, after we did some research. Well, why didn't you do that before? Why are you wasting my time? And then you come out your face with, how do we know that you're not gonna get into a fight at one of our theme parks? Because I'm totally the type of person to just walk into a theme park. You just let the monster loose. And I'm just trying to just stupid hoe. You standing in line, stupid hoe. What do you think that this is, ma'am? Do you think that I literally go out in my life looking for a fight? Do you literally think that I'm just like a high conflict type of person? Or did you not consider that maybe people that have that type of past were made to feel like that was the only way that they could survive? Because quite frankly, any person that came from the background that I came from, like legit, have all had at least one fight in their life. My cousins, my brother, my mom, my tias, like it was just the way that we were taught to handle shit. And I'm not saying that it's right, but it was our environment. It was our upbringing. And as an adult, I do not be sitting up here fighting. The reason why I'm talking to you guys about this is because I think it's ridiculous. I think that it's highly unprofessional to not do your research into somebody's content thoroughly before reaching out to them with any sort of opportunity or business deal. I refuse to sit here and believe that every person that has had to come out of their character to protect themselves is a bad person. You shouldn't face prejudice for that at all. If you've never been in that position, I have literally been in the position where like 5 girls were trying to jump me at a park. If you ain't never been in that position, and you ain't never been cornered in a bathroom or have girls waiting for you at the park or people try to jump you or this and that, how dare you sit there and have an opinion about how somebody should handle a situation that you've never been in yourself? Good for you. I'm glad that you went to a school where people were like-minded and knew how to fucking resolve conflict without physical altercation. Ma'am, I did not go to a school like that. Here's my response to them and to you guys so that y'all know, okay? First of all, The videos that you are referencing are stories about encounters that I had, 3 of which actually involved an altercation. I would have appreciated the proper research being done on my channel and of my content prior to extending this offer. It was a part of my life that I had to endure because of my personal circumstances, not because I'm a violent person. My videos are meant to entertain and offer advice of peace and teaching that communication is a powerful tool and is always a superior method of conflict resolution. I feel that it is extremely unfair and unprofessional to not only not do proper research of my content before reaching out to me with a business offer, but to also prejudge me off of the aforementioned lack of research and merely judging a book by its cover, or a thumbnail rather. I have always spread positivity and love across my platforms to my audience. I do not condone violence. I was just in an unfortunate circumstance as an adolescent that wasn't the most peaceful. That was not my doing. That is not my fault. I survived how I could, and I am not ashamed of it. Please let your client know that I am not interested in working with them and that I retract my interest in this opportunity. I have absolutely no intent in working with closed-minded and unprofessional individuals. And I mean that. I mean that 100%. Whatever's supposed to happen will happen. I'm very much a believer in that. God's will be regardless. So if this was meant to work out, it would have. But I don't need people that say that they did their job and did their research when they really didn't. You're unprofessional, number 1. You're a liar, number 2. And number 3, you don't take your job seriously. So I'm sharing this with you guys because I need you guys to see the very hard spot that I'm in. I want to be as real as I can with you, and I want you to know that you're not alone. If you have had to be in this position, if you've been scared, if you've been jumped, if this stuff happens, like, you would be a fool to think that it doesn't. And like, if you feel like every person could get out of these situations without getting violent, I mean, I can guarantee you that that means that you've never been in that position. That's when your fight or flight comes in. Some people's reaction is flight. Okay, peace out, run. Okay, just run and just take off as fast as you can. Like, some people, that's just how they react. And some people fight. And that is why it's called fight or flight. I just need you guys to see how difficult this can be, because although you guys love me through all of this, and a lot of you guys understand me and have the same type of past or relate, girl, I got you, y'all got me, I see you, you see me. But a lot of people are judgy ass people out there, and people that have never been in the situations that we've been in, girl, that have never seen the shit that we've seen, that have never had their physical being attacked like that, and you being scared. Like, however you deal with it, fight or flight, whatever your thing is, that's your thing. But don't get mad just because somebody else deals with it differently. I'm not going to be bullied. And that's exactly the type of mindset that I had back then. I tried to go to staff. I specifically know that I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. Yes, I have been in fights before, but not one of them resulted in the person that I was fighting changing for the better. Not one. It never changed them. It never changed them as a person. It never stopped them from acting the way that they act. It never changed a damn thing. If anything, it made it worse, because when we would fight, then all of a sudden afterward, it's a debate about who won, and then somebody wants to have a rematch. Like the girl that I fought that was pregnant in middle school, legit, I was already a junior in high school, and she was trying to like get in touch with me through like friends of friends so that we could meet up and have a rematch over something that we were fighting about when we were like 13, 14 years old. That problem didn't go away. It just makes this vicious cycle keep going, and people's egos get in the way. And then like, if they feel like they won and you lost, you feel like you won, they lost, they want to have a rematch. Oh my God. Then all of a sudden all their friends have a problem with you. And so then you got all these other girls talking stuff to you. It never fixes anything. I'm telling you, and I've told you guys before, I honestly don't give a fuck about what anybody thinks of me besides my glamazons, my true friends. And I just need y'all to know, I never want y'all out there fighting. I don't ever want y'all out there getting caught up. I always let y'all know, she's not worth it. Whoever it is not worth your future. Don't be going to jail. Don't be giving up everything that you worked for because some hoe wants to act stupid. Most of the fights that I had took place when I was an adolescent, with the exception of one, which is the one where David's ex spit on me, okay? She spit on me with her beer and I am sorry. Okay, no, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. You're not gonna spit on me. How do you expect me to react to this? This is all very infuriating, but I just wanted to be real with y'all as per usual and let y'all know like why I'm having such an issue. Like, do I tell this story? Do I not? But every time I always decide to just go ahead and post it, even though I know that I'm gonna get prejudged, especially by brands, especially on a professional level. But I need y'all to know if there is a way to resolve this rather than a physical altercation, do that. Because I'm telling you, it's not worth it. And I'm not just saying that. I've lived it, I've experienced it, and I'm telling you from experience, 100% of the time, they do not change. But I learned from it, I grew from it, I know that it doesn't work. Don't do that shit. I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place here because I don't want people to just like look at me and think violence or think like chisme or think, you know, these negative things. But then again, I don't want to be fake as hell with y'all and be like, oh no, everything's perfect. I did everything right. And I'm just a perfect person and I handle shit right all the time. Like, no, I have made mistakes, but I will sit here and say that I've never been the type of person to just go out there and look for a fight. Ever. So that is my spiel today. I hope y'all enjoyed yourself. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you know that somebody has had a fight before, do you feel like they are just overall a violent person? Let me know your thoughts down below. Also, if you're feeling this video and you want more videos like this or just more videos from me in general, definitely hit that like button. It means the world to me. Subscribe if you're not already and follow me on my socials. I'll leave them right here for you guys. I would love to see you guys over there. I do Ask Nikki lives. I'm going to try to do them once a week, but if not, at least once every 2 weeks. I can't wait to see you guys over there. And until then, I love you guys so much and I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Peace out, girl.